Let's journey to Calabar, a city that has won many names, from Margaret Ekpo to Old Calabar, and still holds its crown as Nigeria's most vibrant coastal gem. Once a quiet Efik fishing settlement, Calabar became a melting pot of trade, royalty, and resilience, then becoming the capital of Cross River State in 1967. Its name, first noted by 15th century Portuguese explorers, may have come from a local plant used as poison, but the city's true legacy lies in how it turned pain into pride. Founded by the Efik people in the 1600s, Calabar flourished along the Cross River, becoming one of West Africa's earliest trade ports. It grew into a bustling center for palm oil, ivory, and sadly, the transatlantic slave trade. In 1884, British officials signed a treaty of protection with its chiefs, and by 1885, Calabar became the capital of the Oil Rivers Protectorate, later southern Nigeria, until Lagos took over in 1906. Even after the colonial reorganization of 1914, Calabar remained an intellectual and cultural powerhouse. Its port, schools, and churches made it one of Nigeria's most progressive cities. By 1922, an Efik representative joined the Legislative Council, marking early African participation in government. And when the 1929 ABA Women's War erupted against unjust taxation, women from Calabar and nearby towns stood boldly on the front lines. The city's monarchy remains a pillar of identity. The Abong of Calabar, chosen by the Etubong Traditional Council, senior chiefs from noble Efik families, symbolizes continuity and leadership. From Abong Ayambavi, who championed diplomacy in the 1800s, to His Eminence Ekpo Okon Abesai Otuvi, the 78th Abong, Calabar's kings have guided the people through every era with wisdom and grace. Calabar's spirit lives in its festivals and art. The Calabar Carnival, launched in 2004, is Africa's largest street party, a month-long explosion of dance, music, and colorful costumes that attract visitors from across the globe. Traditional celebrations like the Egg Festival and the Boat Regatta showcase ancient rites, secret societies, and riverine artistry, proving that heritage still thrives beside the modern skyline. Creativity flows through every hand in Calabar. Its artisans master pottery, weaving, carving, and beadwork, turning everyday objects into cultural masterpieces. Food here is another kind of art, from the leafy richness of ofong soup to edikong ikong, abak atima, and ekpang kuku, dishes that taste like home, history, and hospitality all at once. Education anchors modern Calabar. The University of Calabar, UNICAL, remains a top institution in Nigeria, while Arthur Jarvis University represents the new wave of private innovation. Together, they make the city both a center of culture and intellect. Calabar's sons and daughters have left indelible marks on history. King Eyo Honesty II ended twin killings and human sacrifices, welcoming missionaries and progress. Margaret Ekpo, Nigeria's pioneering feminist, fought for women's political rights. Her name now graces Calabar's international airport. And entertainers like Kate Henshaw and Iyanya continue to carry Calabar's name into the global spotlight. Before we look beyond its borders, here's a quick glimpse of what makes Calabar unforgettable. It was once Nigeria's cleanest city, introduced football in 1902, hosted the first league match in 1906, and still claims the continent's biggest carnival. Truly, Calabar is the city that parties and makes history at the same time. Calabar's coastline connects it directly to the wider Black Atlantic story. For over 2 centuries, enslaved Africans were taken from Duketown and Creektown to faraway lands, Britain, Brazil, Cuba, and the Caribbean. Even after the British abolished the slave trade in 1807, the city transformed into a center of rebirth. Missionaries like Hope Waddell and Mary Slessor arrived, introducing Western education, medicine, and Christianity, while fighting against inhumane practices. Calabar's early interaction with Europe, especially Britain and Spain, began through trade in the 15th century, when the city became a key port for palm oil, ivory, and later, enslaved Africans bound for Europe and the Americas. Over time, British treaties and Spanish contact reshaped Calabar's destiny, introducing Christianity, Western education, and global exchange that forever linked the city's story to the wider Black Atlantic world. Today, Calabar stands as both a witness and a teacher, reminding the world that while chains once left its shores, culture, courage, and creativity return stronger than ever. Calabar's legacy is one of endurance and elegance, a city where colonial echoes meet carnival drums, where every street remembers the past yet dances toward the future. From its palaces to its parade grounds, Calabar remains Nigeria's coastal heartbeat, bold, beautiful, and forever proud. If you love this journey, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the soul of Africa still has so much more to reveal.